In the early hours of a quiet Sunday morning, deep in the heart of Zambia, the Chungu River shimmered beneath the rising sun. Calm, serene, deceptively so. But before that morning was over, the river would bear witness to a death so strange it defied belief. Harris Simwaba, 28 years old, strong, independent, had come here alone. A seasoned fisherman from the outskirts of Livingstone, he knew these waters well. To him, the Chungu River was both a provider and a sanctuary. But this trip would be his last. It began like any other morning on the riverbank. A single hook, a simple line, and a catch that would soon seal his fate. The fish was alive, small but fierce, flapping violently in his grasp. Harris, perhaps eager to finish the job quickly, brought it close to his mouth, intending to bite it, to kill it swiftly. A common practice among local fishermen. But in a moment of terrible miscalculation, the fish slipped from his grip and straight down his throat. Panic. Instinct. Harris struggled to breathe as the fish's fins flared, lodging deep in his throat. Gasping, he reached for a stick, desperate to pry it out. But every push only forced it deeper. The river, once his refuge, became his tomb. The next morning, villagers on their way to the fields found him, sprawled beside the riverbank, his body still, a thin stick protruding from his mouth. They thought perhaps he had drowned, or fallen victim to an animal. But when one villager cautiously pulled the stick free, as nature's cruel joke, the fish emerged, still alive. A creature meant to sustain him had instead taken his life. The story of Harris Simwaba spread quickly across Zambia, a haunting reminder of how fragile the line between life and death can be. He built an empire from curiosity, a digital kingdom forged from sparks, science, and the thrill of discovery. For millions around the world, Grant Thompson wasn't just a YouTuber. He was the king of random, the fearless inventor who turned everyday moments into experiments and chaos into wonder. But on a warm summer night in Utah, the man who lived to defy gravity met the one force he couldn't control. Monday, 10:30 p.m. The skies above Sand Hollow State Park were calm, painted in fading gold and violet. Grant Thompson launched into the air, his paraglider slicing across the twilight. Another adventure, another experiment, another story for his 11 million followers. But then, silence. The wind shifted, and Grant never came back. By dawn, his brother reported him missing. Hours later, search teams traced his GPS coordinates, following the faint digital trail of a man whose life had always been measured in moments of risk and reward. What they found would break the hearts of millions. Grant Thompson, the king of random, was gone. Authorities recovered his paragliding gear and a small recording device. One final film reel from the man who had captured nearly every thrill of his life on camera. Investigators now study that footage, searching for answers in the flickering pixels, to understand what went wrong in the sky that night. For years, his channel had been a sanctuary of creativity, dedicated to exploring life through hacks, experiments, and weekend projects. He built rockets from soda bottles, fire from ice, and machines from scrap. His motto was simple: there is excitement in discovering the unknown and living to tell about it. End. But this time, he would not live to tell. On Wednesday, the channel he founded uploaded its most heartbreaking video. Grant Thompson in memoriam. No experiments, no flames, just memories and the sound of silence. It's with great sadness to inform everyone that Grant Thompson passed away last night, the caption read. Grant had great love and appreciation for his fans, for a man who taught millions to play with danger, to chase the limits of possibility, and to never stop asking, what if? His final question remains unanswered. What happened in the skies above Utah that night? In the age of likes, filters, and instant fame, the pursuit of the perfect selfie has become a dangerous obsession, one that has claimed lives around the globe. If you think this is an exaggeration, a simple search for selfie-related deaths will tell you otherwise. Among those lost to this modern peril was Madeline Davis, a rising star in the world of beauty and social media, a master of eyelash artistry, and adored by thousands of followers across multiple platforms. Davis had built her life on glamour, confidence, and the ceaseless pursuit of visual perfection. But fame has its shadows. While vacationing in Australia, the British model found herself at Diamond Bay Reserve in Sydney, a picturesque cliffside that promised a breathtaking backdrop, and a photo that would stand out among the millions already flooding her social media feeds. It was a single, fateful moment, reaching, balancing, and angling for the ultimate shot. Then, a slip, a misstep, and a horrifying fall. The world watched in horror as the glamorous image she had chased became a fatal reality. Emergency crews scrambled, police, paramedics, even the Marine Area Command, launching an exhaustive search from both air and sea. Hours of frantic searching ended in tragedy. 4 hours later, Davis's body was found in the water below, lifeless. The fall had claimed her instantly, head injuries marking a cruel and final punctuation to a life spent chasing perfection. Madeline Davis's story is a chilling reminder of the thin line between daring and disaster, and of the dark obsession with capturing the perfect image, no matter the cost.